Usually I try to pick and choose what directors to look into because I think that there's a sense of passion being put into making films that people may not have seen, but today isn't exactly that. Some movies just don't have greater meaning. Just a simple one-track story is all it takes, and if there's one genre of movie that's essentially synonymous with that, it's comedy. Comedy is always a sensitive topic. What's funny to you may be horrendously offensive to others, and comedy changes. What's funny now may not even be funny in 5 years from now. But personally, I'm not too worried about it. So today's actor and director is Mel Brooks. Yeah, he made Spaceballs, which is probably what you know him from, and if you haven't seen Spaceballs, you've probably at least seen a clip of it. Some of his other films directed include his directorial debut, The Producers, Blazing Saddles, and Young Frankenstein, which happen to all feature Gene Wilder as the lead actor. Rest in peace, Gene Wilder. I love that guy. But with the help of his amazing performances, Brooks managed to slip his way into Hollywood producing satirical films that originally nobody even wanted to touch. After all, I imagine it's hard to sell a movie originally titled Springtime for Hitler to Jewish producers. After watching his films, however, it's easy to see that it wasn't just luck that got his foot in the door, but skill. I watched all the movies previously listed, and every single one of them is just generally a good time. I downplayed the comedy genre in the introduction of this video, but these movies walk a very fine line, in my opinion, flawlessly. Each character is exactly that, a character, an over-the-top personality that just couldn't possibly be taken seriously just by the virtue of existing. Each movie portrays a real section of reality through a lens that's so distorted and ridiculous that the message behind them appears as almost an obvious truth. While the jokes in these films today may be seen as lowbrow or even disrespectful to people in certain groups, I think that the films should just be taken at face value. They are satire. And it's not like he didn't ever pull punches. Here's a clip of Mel Brooks talking about one scene from Blazing Saddles that he just couldn't leave in.
That movie came out. Was anything cut from that film? I mean, it really took everything to the edge. Did you take any scenes out?
I was very brave. I had Final Cut, so the studio actually legally couldn't trim it. They couldn't cut anything. But I had filmed something, and when I saw it, I got scared. I really got scared, and I said, I'm going to take that little scene out. It was the scene in which Madeline Kahn is in her dressing room with Cleavon Little. Mm-hmm. And after they eat Schnitzengruben, she blows out the candles, and she says in her German accent, "Oh, is it true? Is it true what they say about you people, how well you're built? Is it true? Is it true? It's all in the dark now. And he said, and Cleavon says, I hate to disillusion you, man, but you're sucking on my arm. But I said, that's a bit further than I should go, so I tried.
While his directing days have been over since 1995, his work shall remain as icons among satire and comedy movies in general. I hope that his movies are still funny in 10 to 20 years from now, but I have pretty high confidence that they will be. This video was made possible by Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder. If you want to watch any of his movies, they're all available on Prime Video, except for Young Frankenstein, which seems to only be available on Hulu. I'm Tyler Douglas. Thanks for watching.